Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing TNP Limitless 5. And folks, this place is haunted. I'm telling you. I logged in, and I'm like, oh, look what's in my inventory. It's my jetpack. And then I went over to the battery that we built over here, and lo and behold, what was inside, but also my jetpack at, what 5 seconds worth of power beyond this would have been. Now, I know what you're thinking. Old Sekit's losing it. She just had it somewhere and she didn't find it. No, folks. No, 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 no. This place is haunted. For one thing, we don't really have a chest monster for me to lose anything in. We've got this thing, um, which is searchable. And I searched for the jetpack. Just like this, it shows up just fine. And I just don't know what. Like, I checked the very few chests we have around when it was missing, and then I logged back on. I don't mind telling you, I checked all the doors and windows. It doesn't seem like anybody could have gotten in here. But, I don't know, it must have built it on an ancient creeper burial ground or something. I couldn't tell you. Now, the pack's been updated again. Nature's Aura is... Ooh. Hello there, crop. Nature's Aura has been added to the pack again. I assume that means the wild lag issues that it was causing that turned these videos into the world's most boring PowerPoint presentation has been addressed. But especially exciting to me is we've got gauges and switches, which we're going to get some mileage out of, and we've got engineer's decor, which in a pack currently this light on tech. Some of this stuff is really going to help us out. We are going to have to think about moving these cows. I'm going to need another array of storage drawers. By the way, like I noticed, like I don't know if it's the pack or the new version of storage drawers, but they don't render until you get close enough. Yeah, how many blocks is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 blocks away from the block. That should cut down on lag. That's pretty cool. But we're gonna have to have a whole nother array of these over on this side. Now, the downside of this beautiful place is that the terrain is a little bit inconvenient for building things like a large-scale barn. Like I could, like, for example, I could raise this up. Like you see how we got this big dip here? I could just raise it up, and I think I'm eventually going to, now that I hear myself saying it. But we need some place to put animals now. And this is kind of far away from the house, but I think what I'm gonna do is shave this hill down a little bit and build a barn up here. Now I've been learning new glyphs for our spell book here, and I went ahead and souped up our chopped tree. We had the fell, but now I've added amplify and area of effect on. I think we can add each of them twice. So let's see how we do. Oh, okay, yeah, that's more what we were looking for. It doesn't use that much more mana, it doesn't look like. It uses a little bit more. But that's pretty good. And that changed my mind. One of the mods we have in the pack is Absent by Design, and I love it. So what is this? Concrete feet. Okay. It adds, among other things that are really beautiful, it adds concrete slabs and concrete stairs. And we can get the stairs, pretty cheap in the old stone cutter. And we have plenty of bone meal for white dye. Right? Right? Oh, I'm not in the crafting grid. I'm just standing over it. I do that a lot. So we have plenty of bone meal, and we've also got access to cherry wood. So we're gonna do a traditional barn, like a traditional sort of modern-y barn. I'm gonna have to replant some saplings here. Don't have much cherry yet, but we're gonna deal with the concrete first. Now, I don't know. Let's run down to the water real quick. I want to test something. There is some mod that we played with in, I think, Enigmatica 6 that just let us throw concrete powder into the water and give us concrete, but apparently it's not in this. That's okay. We can just do this the old-fashioned way. Now I'm torn, like whether I want white along the bottom. I don't think I do. We're not going to make it too big, but we are going to make it, I hope, a nice size to see from the house. I guess we're just outside of the render distance. I have it turned down pretty low right now, though. So, and what we'll do is we'll do 2 and 2 and 2 here, and then go back to the separation by 3. And 2, 2. Uh-oh. It's fine, right? It's fine. So I logged off for the night, and I came back, and when I had logged off, this cherry tree behind me had grown, but like I do, I had planted this whole ragged line of cherry saplings up along here so I could use the wood. The saplings are gone, folks. They're gone. I have a few in my inventory, but I'm telling you, it's haunted. Anyway, kleptomaniac undead specters aside. Oh, that's a little messed up. Starting to work on the roof, and we're going to do a traditional barn roof. So what we're going to do, it's going to be like a layer of stairs, then a layer of solid blocks, and a layer of stairs, layer of solid blocks, layer of stairs. And then we're going to switch over to slabs to give it the appearance of that angled roof. So there's the first part. It raises quite steeply. Now we're going to do one solid line of these white concrete slabs. And there we are. Little prefab looking, but but that's okay. It'll do the job. Now for doors, we're gonna go back to McCaw's doors. I need a little more glass than I thought. We've got these barn doors that the mod adds, and there's 2 versions of them. And you can do this in any of the vanilla wood types. First, you got to make the doors with glass, and then you just craft them again. Wait, what? Isn't that what it said? Oh, with more spruce. Okay. That's fine. We can just go right back over to the farm. There's a reason why I'm keeping all of the wood in that set of storage doors. It will become clear. Okay, that seems a bit overly complex, but it's okay. In the event that we get, those are quite nice, aren't they? Those are the wrong ones. In the event that we get something a little different, like maybe something in like a red that's not like, where are the cherry doors as they are? They're all like paper trim, and I don't think they'd look quite right. But even though these are kind of a different color scheme, they look great, don't they? I love Macaw's doors. It's a beautiful mod. Now we don't have any concrete fences, but we do have these quartz fences. They're not cheap. These are full blocks of quartz that we're using. Oh boy, and it gives you a whole bunch of gates, doesn't it? Okay, so let's pick just 2 out. Fortunately, you get 6 in a go instead of 3. So this isn't anywhere near as bad as it could be. And they're gonna look great, I think. Whoops, that's right. Wait, can I forget where I teleported from, where we'll find out. This one doesn't seem to, this teleport mechanic doesn't seem to work like the one in all the mods Spellbound. It doesn't seem to remember like multiple back locations and stick you somewhere you don't want to be. Yeah, these match just fine. Now we're gonna give him a little yard. Don't need to give him too much room. We want it to be convenient to like feed them and harvest them when necessary. Okay, there it is. We got the cows all moved in. Kind of see them. And we're gonna want to do some detailing on it eventually. But for now, this will do. So I was thinking about building a sheep pen, and I was wondering how I might get some sheep here easily. And this guy showed up, and he has some coral. Does he have 4? Yes, he does. And we're going to need a couple of these cyan roses and 2 snowballs. What we're going to do is we're going to craft us a couple of monster balls. Oh, we need an amethyst shard. Easy peasy. There we go. So we charge and throw it at a living entity to capture. We are also going to make some of these cages from supplementaries. These we can use to catch small animals, like chickens. There are some sheeps up here. I've never used this thing, but let's charge it. Yeah, 1 monster ball with sheep. That was very easy to use. Let's go grab this one. Oh, Cyclic. And boom. Let's find some chickens. Well, what do you know? It's a moo bloom. Do we have shears? Oh, there's a couple of them. We'll have to bring some of these boys back. I love that. What's this? It's a temple from repurposed structures. It'll be sort of like a desert temple, but the trap will be different. Oh, I see. It's full of creepers down here. There sure are a lot of them down there. We're gonna see if we can't make a new spell. We're gonna use projectile. And where's ignite? Is that it? That's flare. I want to ignite first. Here we are. And we're gonna AoE the ignite. And then we're going to add flare wherever it went. There we go. Now flare, when it's used on entities that are on fire, they cause a burst of damage, they spread fire, and we can use AoE on it, and we can use amplify on it, and we're going to call it big fire. And then we're going to take pot shots. You can hear him dying. I'd like to be able to see a little better. I have no idea, like, how big this place is or what. How far back does this go? I don't see anything more on the mini-map. Maybe we've dealt with them? Oh, we should be so lucky, huh? Clear this out a little bit more. I don't see him walking by. We're gonna risk it. Oh, we just got one of these guys in here. From Ars Nouveau. We wanted that Wilden Horn. Oh, we can see now. Whoa, that's the flare spell. Not what I'm trying to cast. Trying to cast projectile light. I guess moss burns. Now we know. Alright, let's try not to do grave error here. I don't believe it isn't trapped. Might not be trapped. It says it's just a normal loot chest. Hello? Oh, this is on fire. Maybe the whole trap was just the creepers, huh? Oh, I don't hear any horrifying hissing. Okay, we can get rid of a bunch of this stuff. And we'll take, let's see what we have. We got a Curse of Binding, mana boost. That'll help. Doesn't seem like we have as much mana as I'm used to having. But I'm sure there's ways to deal with that. What we won't want for Spore Blossoms. Here we have Power 4, nice. And some stuff. And we have Fortune 2, which, you know, we already have that as a villager. But the free book won't hurt. And Piercing 1 and Diamond. Alright. Not bad. Alright, I'm thinking about that sheep pen, but next thing we're gonna do is make some better gear. We're gonna go ahead and make some Iolite Leggings, and we're gonna use the Phantom Membrane, which is tier 2 for the lining. And then we can, where is it? There it is. So +6, 1.5, here are all the stats. With the Phantom Membrane, here are all the stats. So that's how the Phantom Membrane works as a lining. Now we're going to enchant these up. We can also enchant this Emerald Backpack, I think. Let's no we cannot. Oh, that's okay. So that mana boost book that we found earlier, fished up or whatever it was, we're gonna put that on here. And with protection 4 and mending, that's pretty good. We've also got a +1 looting tome, and there's a... Okay, we need 30 levels. That's the reason not to use it quite yet. But that will give us looting 4 on the katana, which is pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna work out a little sheep pen over here. And this one, we're gonna give a little shape to. So we'll have a little piece down like this. And what we're gonna do is go straight up from this. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job. Straight up from this side so that the roof's just angling up all the way to this wall. So it comes up like this from the back, relatively steeply. Right over one from the sort of front edge of the building. And then we're gonna kind of slab it up like this. So that it looks kind of like this. One off on this wall. That's fine. We can fix that. Gonna make. Oh, we need some sticks. We're gonna make some of these oak log fences from Absent by Design to do the windows down here, and get rid of all this stuff, and we'll have a little field out here. Okay, we got a little spot here for him. Let's dig him out. Oh, and we get the monster balls back. That's nice. I thought those would be consumed. Cool. This is what it looks like from what's going to be the bedroom eventually. It's a start. So while I'm breeding sheep and dyeing them and getting all the colors, I do want to raise this up pretty much to this level, but I do not want to place all those blocks by hand. So what we're going to do is make a building gadget, which is just iron, little diamond, little redstone, lapis. No big deal. And we're going to throw it in our battery, charge it up. Got a lot of power in there. Now this thing is cool. It has several modes. Let's see what they're defaulted to. Building, I just saw it. Building gadgets. Settings menu. It's a G. Let's see if that'll. Yeah, okay. So we've got all this different stuff that we can do. We can make walls, stairs, grids, services. What we want is the mode it's in right now, which is build to me. Now the way this works is pretty simple. Just gonna put down a dirt block. We're gonna shift right click with the building gadget. And then it's gonna fill in a line to us. It won't overwrite other blocks, but that won't be an issue for long. And we can just kind of zip along here and fill all this in. And this thing saves you so much time with a project like this. See how fast that got done with the fact that it's like all still dirt. I did light up under there, but we're not lit up on top yet. Now I'm clearing an area for a chicken coop and maybe a rabbit hutch, and it's in the elemental craft source node. Here buried. That's not normal. Anyway, we've started to go on for pretty long here, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Come back next time, work on a chicken coop, and maybe some more mobs. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.